And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at their new home, Fiserv Forum. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
You know, Shams, back in 2023, Giannis Antetokounmpo agreed to a 3-year extension to stay in Milwaukee. It keeps him with the Bucks until, 2027, I think.
Exactly, and it provides the Bucks with stability moving forward. And there was talk, if Giannis Antetokounmpo tests free agency in the summer of 2025, what does that hold for their future? But he commits. He made a strong statement in committing. But at the end of the day, Kevin, getting to the finals and winning another championship is the goal.
And they thought, Shams, that Dame was going to be maybe that thing that triggered that, but it certainly didn't play out that way.
Jrue Holiday gets traded, and they clearly missed him. But with Damian Lillard and Giannis, you know you have a chance to at least compete for a championship.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point. And for the Bucks, the small and power forwards are the star pair of Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Damian Lillard out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And the shot goes in.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Cavs. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Lillard outside. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Mobley against Lillard. Mobley misses.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one.
That's cash. Mitchell is a volume 3-point shooter for a reason now.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And now a moment to see the stats for Evan Mobley. Great showing for him last season. Put up about 15 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Now, Garland following the 3-point attempt by Giannis.
And Garland doesn't back down from contact. In fact, he's a player that welcomes it.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Cavaliers?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Lopez finds Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Garland against Lillard. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Pass to Mobley. They get the rebound. Connaughton against Mitchell. It's over Connaughton, and Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 11 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Connaughton against Mitchell. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. 5 to shoot. Lopez from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And Shams, like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy them a lot.
Those are the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one day. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped the 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've become a fan.
They love their kings. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Cleveland leading by 6. And they double up Allen. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. 14 points for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
White, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Middleton against Strus. Mobley, a screen on Middleton. Driving inside.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Middleton, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. We talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution. Maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those 2 teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are 2 teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
Here's Lillard. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Lillard scanning the floor. And it's Strus with the rebound.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for the Bucks.
Number 12.
Screen by Allen. Garland the pass to Allen. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. That one on Mobley. Free throw good. Giannis. Cleveland leading by 4. There's Garland. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
You see the body control that Garland has. Takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Lopez passes to Prince. Lillard against Garland. A fadeaway, and that one's good. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Pass to Mitchell for the 3. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. In fourth, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
All right, Shams, I know you can't reveal all your secrets, but how do you develop relationships with your sources? The players, the agents, the GMs, the scouts all over the NBA.
It comes year after year. This has been something I've been doing for the better course of the last 15 years. So for me, it's about relationships, it's about daily communication, and making sure that I keep the trust, I keep the faith, and I keep a level of respect with everyone that I come across. Relationships are the name of the game, especially in the NBA.
Well, that's what I've heard about you. They trust you. So if they're going to confide, they know they can trust you. I would think that would be maybe the core of how you operate.
Trust and faith, and that develops early, not taking shortcuts. I'm very much for the long game.
And here is Garland. After Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot over him.
Garland with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Allen's shot is off.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Allen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
That one on Mobley.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Prince. Cleveland also making some changes. Thompson comes in for Allen. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Mitchell.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Now here's Middleton. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Bucks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And the Bucks making a change here. Prince is checked in. The screen from Thompson. There's Garland. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Portis a screen on Strus. And the Bucks miss again. Cleveland leading by 7. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jaylen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Devin Booker, Zion Williamson, Anthony Davis, De'Aaron Fox, Victor Wembanyama. So let's not have anyone here left out.
All right. They're all fun to watch. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. And here is Garland. After Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Mobley sets the pick for Strus. To the paint. Another shot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Over in the corner, Lillard. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Mobley, left side. It could go. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Chris Middleton is out there with Prince. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Beauchamp in at the shooting guard. On the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, and all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. A floater. Thompson with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Here's Strus. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Middleton against Strus. The 3. And it's Chris Middleton with the 3. Middleton's got 5.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Stolen by Middleton. Strus against Wright. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
4 on the shot clock. From deep, Prince. They get it back. There's Portis. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Pat Connaughton is checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for DeLon Wright. A switch here also for Cleveland. Tyson's checked in. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Middleton. To the middle. Niang in the post. He's defended by Connaughton. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
It's good from long range.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Prince outside. Connaughton passes to Prince. Takes a 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Offensive rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Lillard outside. There's the lob to Lillard. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
A moment now to see the numbers for Connaughton. How he performed last season. He was around 5 points a game last year. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. He'll take it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Puts the move on. Here's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Applying pressure. It's what Mitchell does to your defense.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Bucks trail by 11. Left side, Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Jerome, no good. Milwaukee's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And it's Mitchell missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 7-point differential. Snatched up. Oh, and Giannis puts it right back in.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Screen by Niang. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A 3-pointer, no good.
And after that great first quarter from 3-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Middleton dishes to Lillard. Back to Middleton. This one for 3. And it's Tyson with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Niang. 3-pointers. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Middleton left side. 3-pointer, Lillard, and he's good on the 3-ball. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And even after all those 3 points. he hit in that first quarter. Looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Thor. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 4th, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department. And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
White is checked in for Milwaukee. Portis, the pass to Giannis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Screen by Niang. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And stolen by Wright. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Launches a three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Mitchell's got 20.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. With some arc. Back to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Launches from deep. Lillard misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Jerome, guarded by Wright. He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. He's coming off an excellent season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And yeah, he was money from the charity stripe. Only a handful of players shot a better percentage last season. Tremendous asset. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Wright. Evan Mobley's checked in for Cleveland.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
He lobs it up. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Around the back and lays it in. 22 points for him.
It's the strength of Mitchell, one of the strongest guards we might have ever seen.
Giannis outside. Three-pointer, Lillard hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 26.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Mitchell. And Porter subbed in for Ty Jerome. Connaughton with the screen on Mobley. Here's Giannis. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And just great to have Shams join us, isn't it, guys? Such a wealth of knowledge.
Yet no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
Lopez kicks to Connaughton. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Thor. Thor's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Porter against Lillard. And Porter, here we go. Mobley wide open.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Cavaliers substitution.
5 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Joined by Doc Rivers. The first half.